If you're getting ready to come into Medicare, there are a lot of choices that you're going to need to make, and there's some big ones. And one of the biggest ones is whether or not to choose a Medicare Advantage plan. And there's a lot of confusion, a lot of misinformation, and my Lord, a lot of TV commercials. So I'm going to go over right now Medicare Advantage, the untold story. So I'm going to give you some idea, some clear understanding exactly what a Medicare Advantage plan is versus original Medicare. So whichever decision you make, you know you made the right choice. So stay with me and I'll show you exactly how they work. I'm Keith Armbrecht, founder of Medicare on Video, and I help people across the country make the right Medicare choices, and I can absolutely help you as well. Best part about it, there's no cost to you to allow me to help you. So hopefully you'll take advantage of everything I have to offer and allow me to help you with your Medicare choices. Now, once videos are finished, there's usually still some questions. Feel free to give me a call, send me an email. I'll be happy to answer any Medicare question that you may have. So I'll do what I can to make sure you get the answers that you need. So we're going to now talk about Medicare Advantage, the untold story. And just to be perfectly upfront, I do not sell Medicare Advantage plans. I choose not to. I absolutely could, but I choose not to, primarily because it's not something I would choose myself, and I don't feel comfortable recommending something that I would not choose myself. But I'm going to give you the clear picture on how they work and how it works versus original Medicare, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. So first question is, what is the difference? So we have original Medicare, which is Medicare Part A, Medicare Part B, and that will now come versus a Medicare Advantage plan. So why are they different? And they are completely different. So the first thing to do is understand the functioning of how they work. So Medicare Original, A and B, is through the federal government. It's run by the Centers for Medicare Services, so CMS, versus a Medicare Advantage plan, which then brings you over from original Medicare over to an insurance carrier. So it is a private insurance plan. It's very similar to what you may have currently either at work or even through the Affordable Care coverage, where you have a somewhat HMO type plan where you have in-network benefits through an insurance carrier. That is what a Medicare Advantage plan is. Now, it's a common occurrence that people try to figure out, well, why are they so cheap? Because a lot of Medicare Advantage plans advertise some as low as zero premium, some very low premiums, $20, $25 a month, and so on. And it's good to understand why that can be. And the reason is that Medicare, the federal government, pays a Medicare Advantage plan to take you off of original Medicare. So this is the chart for 2021 coming up. And this is actually going to surprise some insurance agents, where Medicare or the federal government pays a Medicare Advantage plan somewhere in the neighborhood of about $1,000 a month to essentially take over your claims, so that Medicare no longer has responsibility for your claims. So that insurance carrier gets a large monthly premium for every person that they can entice or gain into their Medicare Advantage plan. So there you go for all the TV commercials. That's why the marketing is so heavy, because it is very profitable to have members come into a Medicare Advantage plan. So that's the first thing to understand. So that's why we have Joe Namath all over our TV. This year we had Mike Ditka on our TV. We also had Joan London, Kelsey Grammer I saw, just multitudes of celebrities. And what these are commercials that are essentially call centers selling Medicare Advantage plans. And they are marketing. So they are selling you into a Medicare Advantage plan, and they try to absolutely make it sound as wonderful as it can possibly be. But make sure you understand the small print, the benefits that are included, and how they function, because it functions completely different than original Medicare. So let's talk a little bit about, do they work the same? And absolutely, they do not work the same. So with original Medicare, you generally would have Part A, Part B. You would likely get a Medicare supplement plan that covers what Part A and Part B do not. And that's what I do. I do Medicare supplement plans. And you'd likely get a Medicare drug plan as well. And that gives you pretty much full coverage. Now with the original Medicare, you don't have any limitations. You can choose any doctor, any hospital, anywhere in the country that accepts Medicare. And you don't have to ask permission to do it. You simply can call, make an appointment, give them your Medicare card, give them your supplement card, and that's all there is to it. Also, a high level of satisfaction. I can only tell you that from personal experience. I have thousands of clients all over the country, and if I get 2 customer service calls in a month, that's a lot. In a couple of months, that's still a lot. So my phone just doesn't ring with customer service calls, which means it does exactly what it's supposed to do. And that's what absolutely I would want, is to have no problems with my health insurance, certainly after age 65. Now with Medicare Advantage plans, there is a network of doctors. So generally, you're going to have to use a network of specific doctors that are in whichever plan you choose, a network of specific hospitals that are in whichever plan you choose. Now, to be fair, some plans are considered PPO plans where they have out-of-network benefits. So you could go out of the network. But what you will generally find is it's cost prohibitive to go out of network. It's very expensive to go out of network. So they are going to do what they can to make you stay in network. And also a referral may be needed to go from a specialist or from a primary to a specialist. So if you need to go see a cardiologist, you might have to go see your regular doctor first, might have to wait a couple of weeks to get an appointment, get a referral, then make an appointment with the cardiologist, maybe a couple more weeks. And anyway, that's why I personally do not sell or recommend Medicare Advantage plans, because they kind of take away the freedom or flexibility of what I would want to do with my healthcare. So important to understand how they work. And I don't have a level of satisfaction over here. I can promise you, if I sold Medicare Advantage plans, my phone would be ringing all day, every day. And if you Google reviews on certain Medicare Advantage plans, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Medicare Supplement with Original Medicare generally just works exactly the way it's supposed to. So are the costs the same between the two? And they're set up differently, so it's important to understand this as well. One misunderstanding or misconception with a Medicare Advantage plan is, oh, then you don't need to pay your Part B premium. Part B Medicare premiums are paid no matter which way you go. So you're going to pay that Medicare Part B premium. You will see some of these guys on TV telling you that they will credit that Part B premium back to you. Make sure you look closely into that. It's only if you're at a very low income level and basically on Medicaid type scenario where you're getting government assistance. So pretty rare for that to happen for the majority of us. So make sure you understand that as well. All the benefits that they say they offer, they're generally limited in most ways. So make sure you look very closely. So when we're looking at the cost, Medicare Supplement, again, same things that we had just previously. There is a monthly premium with a Medicare Supplement plan, and it can run about $100 a month. So sometimes less, sometimes a little more, but about $100 a month. And with a Medicare Supplement with Medicare A and B, your out-of-pocket cost is super low. It might even be $200 a year for out-of-pocket for medical for the entire year, versus a Medicare Advantage plan where it has a lower monthly cost. So again, some will tell you there is no monthly cost, but it's usually $20, $30, $40 a month, depends on what part of the country you're in. But again, what's going to happen is when you get into it, it's the out-of-pocket costs that are going to make the difference. So generally much higher out-of-pocket costs, where the scenario with the Medicare A and B with a supplement may have a $200 yearly out-of-pocket max. The Medicare Advantage plan can be as high as $6,500 out-of-pocket max. So significant difference when you go to use them. So that gives you a pretty good idea on the Untold story. And I'm happy to tell you more if you give me a call or send me an email. And again, I'm not looking to shift you into one or the other, but I want you to make sure you understand before, because it's a big decision. Because once you make your decision, you're essentially somewhat locked in. So you want to make sure we get it right the first time. So make sure you visit MedicareOnVideo.com. I have a tremendous amount of information there that can help you. And again, we're happy to help with any of this. So give us a call. We'll walk you through it. If we can help you with a supplement, that's fantastic. And I hope that we get your pieces all in the right places. So I hope you found this helpful. Have a fantastic day.